Leg 2 of the Ocean Race Europe 2025 comes into Cartagena, the southern coast of Spain, in the very early hours. But the smiles are lit large on Biotherm. They are leading the fleet by quite some margin. Paul Meilhat and the rest of his team have continued their incredibly impressive, perfect scorecard. On leg 1, Kiel to Portsmouth, it was 7 points. At the halfway stage, the scores for Paul Meilhat added another 7 points. And here on the final point of this double points leg, it is another 7. Add in the maximum points for the 2 bonus gates that we've had so far in this competition. And they have not missed an opportunity to lay down an absolute winning formula. Amélie Grassi, Sam Goodchild, Jack Boutel inside the cockpit at the moment. And they've had to nurture the boat across the finish line, or I should say to the finish line. We're just waiting for them to cross. They're inside of a quarter of a mile now to that finish line. The support rib has caught up with them, is guiding them in. That's what you can see with that big light shining on the boat and illuminating it for us. Paul Meilhat on the helm. And what a difference from his experience in the Ocean Race 2023, the round the world edition. Plagued by boat issues, sometimes scrambling to get crew members, possibly underestimating the logistical challenge of racing his boat and creating a team for the months and months of relentless competition. But coming into the Ocean Race Europe, he is coming into it with experience, with knowledge, and with no less of a winning attitude. And you can really see the difference that it has made. Coming into the Mediterranean through the Strait of Gibraltar, it was Cartagena that was leading the fleet. But when the wind got light, the benefit, perhaps, of being in second place and being able to see what the breeze was doing in front meant that Paul Meilhat knew that just 3 miles ahead, as he could see Johan Richomme and his crew parked up in the light winds, he knew it would be foolish to follow. So what little wind there was left, Biotherm headed north, tucked in to the bottom of the Spanish coast, and they have been riding the thermals and the sea breezes and the very light winds between the crags, and they have managed to sail underneath Cartagena, stretch out into the lead. The last 10 hours, plenty of maneuvers, plenty of changing the gears, the wind coming and going, and never really getting above 7 or 8 knots. The boat always threatening to park up. But the team have managed to stay calm and keep the boat speed up. They've been so consistent in that light, fickle breeze. Something that I'm sure the rest of the fleet have been incredibly jealous of. Certainly it seems to be the only chink in Cartagena's armour at the moment. And the lesson that we are all learning here for the Ocean Race Europe 2025 is that if you want to beat Sam Goodchild, Jack Boutel, Amélie Grassi and Paul Meilhat of Biotherm, if you want to get 7 points on a leg, if you want to overtake this boat, you have to be perfect. A single mistake, and that's all it will take. This boat, who spent so much of this leg just behind, just nipping at people's heels, as soon as those lead boats make one error, Paul Meilhat and the rest of his crew see it, exploit it, and take the lead. And once they are in the lead, they seldom give it up. Waiting for them on the shore, their shore crew. And so far, what we understand, it's a short jobs list. Not only have they been able to complete this massive leg, 850 miles direct, but of course in sailing you never sail direct. But after all those miles, all that work and some of the incredible speeds, 30 knots nearly heading south down the Portuguese coast, the boat, the crew stayed in remarkably good condition. So coming into this finish, they were on 18 points, but this will be another 7 points added to their score, and they will move up to 25 points. And whatever happens behind, whatever the combination of the boats finishing, it is going to be a formidable lead for Biotherm.